Precisely.
I see that you can see that this is started at a time where they have trouble with memories, and they don't actually remember, they don't even remember their names, and now they come upon this group of actors that they're going to encounter.
Oh! An audience!
As you can see, he's excited of having an audience. So obviously they haven't had an audience for a long time. Looks like times are starting from a previous world. It started again, this movement towards civilization. This is the way you got to look at this. This is the beginnings of civilization, and you will see how that is related in the play.
Don't move!
Now watch the dedication of these people, how they have a stage set up, they know about where everything goes, and they already synchronize, that they already know what they need to do, and there's like a common goal between all of them that they understand. All that it takes to produce the magical illusion.
Perfect! Well met, in fact, and just in time.
Why is that?
Why, we grow rusty, and you catch us at the very point of decadence. This time tomorrow, we might have forgotten everything we ever knew.
Back to where we started, improvising. Now, as you can see, we grow rusty, he says.
See, back where we started, improvising.
Tumblers, are you?
We can give you a tumble, if that's your taste, and times being what they are.
Stop right there. We can give you a tumble if that's your taste, meaning they are at your service, okay? And times being what they are. Times being what they are. Remember that. This is the first time he mentions time. And being what they are.
Otherwise, for a jingle of coin, we can do you a selection of gory romances, pirated from the Italian. And it doesn't take much to make a jingle. Even a single coin has music in it, should it be gold.
The interest of these actors in money. This is how we become to accept money. And they're asking, for a coin, meaning this is what we value, and what you should value too. Now, do you understand that?
Tragedians!
They are tragedians.
At your command.
Pay attention here.
My name is Guildenstern, and this is Rosencrantz. I'm sorry. His name is Guildenstern, and I'm Rosencrantz.
And they go to this debate. They don't know their names. They know the name, but they don't know which one is who. And he sees it that way. This is Rosencrantz. But Guildenstern gave him a look like, no, because Guildenstern is already seeing something else. He's already spotted these people.
We played to bigger, but quality counts for something.
We play to bigger, but quality counts for something. And yet he was surprised to see an audience. So it's been a long time since he hasn't played to bigger audiences. Think of these people here, the actors, as the beginnings of Hollywood. Okay? By the way, that is a man right there dressed as a woman. Tragedians, what exactly do you do?
Tragedians. What exactly do you do?
Tragedy, sir.
Tragedy, sir. That's what we do. We do tragedy. That's what they act.
Deaths and disclosures, universal and particular. Denouement. Transvestite melodrama. We transport you back into a world of intrigue and illusion.
We transport you back into a world of intrigue and illusion. That's this time. That's present time that is about to end and come into the light. Okay? I'm gonna have to explain a video about that too. This is gonna be a long video.
Clowns, if you like.
You see everything they play.
Murders.
The well culture that you have to be in order to produce all these stories. And this is what we have today in the media, sci-fi channels and all that, producing all this madness.
Skirmish level. Heroes, villains, tormented lovers, set pieces in the poetic vein. We can do you rapiers, or rape, or both. By all means, faithless wives and ravished virgins. Flagrante delicto.
Ravished virgins, you see how faithless wives, you see how they try to give the description of the females.
At a price for which there are special terms.
At a price for which there are special terms. Okay, let's back this up.
Virgins.
This is important.
Flagrante delicto.
Yeah.
At a price for which there are special terms. It costs little to watch.
It costs little to watch.
And little more to get caught up in the action, if that's your taste.
And a little more if to get caught up in the action, if that's your taste. Because, you see, this is the aim. To have people copy their act and start living by that. Okay? Acting as that. And then again he goes, if that's your taste, and times being what they are, meaning your body's off, okay, meaning this golden age and Kali Yuga ages and all of this, we're at an age in which the body is not on. Now you see, he says, what would you do for that? And he throws it out. That coin, he found it. There's no concept of a coin. He just found it and kept it, right? But you can see that the actor, his only interest is coins. He wants to put up an act, and he charges you a coin, a gold. Okay, this is how money is introduced. When people start copying these people, oh, you want money? Yes, I want money too. And this is how it's introduced. Okay, obviously on today's world doesn't play up like that because everybody's already enchanted with the magic of Hollywood. But as you can see, the actor doesn't stop his act. He still wants the money. He tries to get that coin. And that's when this guy comes in and stops it, Guildenstern, and say, do you know any good plays? And he started telling plays about the end of this age, of this one that we are now. And he says, no, no, we're not that kind because we are in the beginning of this thing. So the first stories that we must put out are of this kind, of bloody like.
Do you know any good plays?
Plays? Oh, yes.
One of the Greeks, perhaps? I'm sure familiar with the tragedy practice of the great homicidal classics, Maidens Aspiring to Godhead, or vice versa. That's your kind of thing, is it?
I can't say it is, really. We're more of the...
You see that? That's your kind of thing, is it? Because he's talking about the movies or plays that are played at the end of this era right here, that we are now. But then let's say that, you know, we go into the golden era, golden age, and Hollywood vanishes. I mean, we don't need Hollywood anymore, and so we continue 13,000 years through the semi-arc, pop, and then we go back into the into this era, right? Silver, bronze, whatever, right? We come out of the golden age, and now our pineal gland is no longer on. These are this time right here that they're talking about. And yet the actor knows about stories of way, way back in the ancient past. That's what is being used. That's why he says, I can't really say. We're more of a love, blood, rhetoric school. Of blood. It's important. Watch this.
Love, blood, and rhetoric. Well, we can do you blood and love without the rhetoric, and we can do you blood and rhetoric without the love, and we can do you all three concurrent or consecutive. But we can't give you love and rhetoric without the blood. Blood. They're all blood.
Is what we do.
Do you see that? Is that what people want? It's what we do. He was when he asked, it didn't have to be obscene. I was prepared. I mean, I can watch your act, but why do you have to show me this filthiness? You know? And that's when he asked, is this what people want? And this question is asked today. You know, because they see what it does in the brain of a human being. We're not in a golden age. Understand?
Time.
Yours or ours? See, this is the dilemma of people. I mean, are you good or bad, man? What the heck? So watch this.
Fate.
Watch this.
You said caught up in the action.
I did. I did. You're quicker than your friend. Frankfurt!
You see that? Did you say caught up in the action? Meaning, are you doing this so people can copy you and start living? You see, like we live today, media putting the way of life in front of you, and you copy it. As you can see here, you got clowns, murders, ghost stories, romantic plays, battles. As you can see, all these are what we experience now. So you see all the dedication that is put into this, the acting, the clothing, the storytelling. I mean, these are supposedly the beginning of times. And you know here, he's telling you stories about an older time. You understand? I mean, how do you get those stories if we're the beginning of time? Obviously, because time is a cycle and we have stepped out of the golden age and now we're starting this age. This is why everybody have problems with memory and stuff like that. Think of these people as Hollywood, as the beginnings of Hollywood. And as you can see, they are using the stories from ancient worlds to entertain you.